Hi, this is Stray Paz. I was, like I said in my other video, I was looking for movies to watch, and I fell upon Bela Lugosi, and I watched Return of the Vampire, and then there was another movie that caught my eye, The Gorilla. It was made in 1939. Of course, this is after Bela Lugosi did Dracula, and so, but it was more. He played more of a supporting role in this movie. He was the butler, and this real rich man played by Lionel Atwell. He during they kind of give you like a little prelude of like there's a criminal going around. They call it the gorilla. That's, believe it or not, that goes around killing a bunch of people. There's like a crime wave with this gorilla. The police are trying to warn. He's warning, telling the police, "I'm going to kill," and he winds up killing people. So there's a this criminal out there, they call the gorilla, out there killing people. And so this real rich man played by Lionel Atwell, he gets a note from the gorilla saying that he's next to be killed, and his niece is coming over. She comes to the house with her fiance, and of course we also find out that the millionaire, he owes somebody a large debt, and you hear him talking on the phone, telling the guy after he gets the note that, listen, I'm going to work this plan out, and I can pay you back everything I can if my plan works. Okay, and then of course this rich man, he hires the Ritz Brothers. Now, I never heard of the Ritz Brothers, to be perfectly honest. They're a comedy. I looked them up. They're a comedy duo, and they look like triplets, but they're not triplets. They're brothers actually, and they back in the 20s. That I think they worked from like the 20s all the way through the 60s. Okay, and they were brothers obviously, and they looked like, at first I thought they were triplets because they look alike, but they're brothers. So they play like bumbling detectives. They're like the comedy relief. Them and the actress that plays the maid, and her name is Patsy Kelly. She plays Kitty, and oh my God, she is so she is so loud in this movie. She's screaming half the time, and you actually want to smack her because she's screaming her head off half the time in the movie. And she's there to deliver the punchlines, and of course the Rich Brothers are there to deliver the punchlines. One guy's in charge, the other guy, he always tells one guy, Garrity, take this down, and and when they all go start the search, he tells them, okay, let's go, and then he pushes them forward. And so they're like the comic relief. And Bela Lugosi, he's just there to be a creepy guy, the creepy foreign butler guy who may or may not be the criminal and stuff. That's basically his role in this. Like I said, Lionel Atwell, who always brings good things to everything he does. He's there as like the rich, the rich uncle that's there, that's being threatened and stuff, who hires the bungling detectives. Okay, now as far as a comedy concerned, it's okay. It has its moments. It's not the best, I think, and I do feel kind of sorry for Bela Lugosi because he's basically, because of his accent and his general creepiness after playing Dracula, he got a lot of roles where he was just the creepy foreign guy in this man. That's what he plays in that, just a creepy guy that everybody suspects may or may not be the killer, and he creeps on people and stuff. So he's mostly there for that, and the Rich Brothers are there for the comedy. And I admit their comedy is kind of an acquired taste because it's they're sort of like a poor man's Three Stooges in a way, except without the slapping and stuff, without the slapping in the the pratfalls and stuff. They're more just there to provide comedy relief. But overall the movie, it's okay. It's not the best I've ever seen, to be perfectly honest. Okay, but I definitely would like to see the Rich Brothers and other stuff just to see if they could play, if they played other stuff, because I know obviously they did. I think I was reading up about them. They did singing and dancing and stuff. So other things. So they're actually multi-talented, and they were not too bad in this movie. I know a lot of people. Some people are reading reviews in this, and some people just absolutely hate them. Think they overacted and stuff. I thought they were okay in this. They weren't like and they didn't do this Three Stooges slapping people in the face and all that stuff. They was just there to be terrified and run around and investigate and be bungling guys where the real crime is going on and stuff. So it was okay. It wasn't the worst movie I've seen. And again, Bela Lugosi is basically just a creepy foreign guy there just to be a suspect, and that's basically his whole role in this. So I would give the Gorilla. I would give it a 6.5. It's not, like I said, it's not the best movie. It's not the worst I've seen ever. And again, like I said, the actress who plays the annoying the maid who's screaming half the movie and stuff, and she's there to deliver a lot of punchlines. That's what people did back then. So you kind of have to, even though now you find that kind of annoying, but back then that's what it was, and she did her job. She was really annoying and loud. Okay, and the Ritz Brothers, I didn't mind them at all. I thought they were okay. They weren't obnoxious to me. Okay, like I said, there was the one that was in charge, you know, giving the orders and stuff. And then one he was always telling to write down stuff, and then the other one that would, you know, he would send off to do things. So it wasn't that bad, but it's not the best, to be honest. Okay, I'd rather, you know, I prefer the Three Stooges and Abbott and Costello and stuff. But I definitely would like to see more of the Ritz Brothers, just to see, you know, how they are and stuff, because they obviously were famous and they were acting and doing their thing from the 20s all the way through the 60s and stuff. So, you know, they had a long showbiz career. So again, I give it a 6.5. Anyway, let me know what you think. If you've seen The Gorilla, this is again from 1939, so this may not be the most widely known by people and stuff, unless you're a real movie fan and stuff, or you like old Hollywood stuff. But I thought it was okay. It wasn't that bad. Okay. Anyway, let me know what you think. Feel free to leave comments down below. I have links to my social media in the description box: Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. Also, I have a link to my other channel, Bob Views and Opinions. Please check that out as well. Also, I have a link below to my patron, and I want to say a special thank you to my patron. His name will appear in this video somewhere. I want to say thank you to him for supporting me and having my back. Again, my patron's only $5 a month. Tons of content on there, tons of unedited content on my patron. Again, follow the link below. Again, give this video a thumbs up. It helps the channel, and I truly appreciate it. Okay, and this is Trey Pastor saying so long, and take care.